There's a place here on the south coast of California that has been my own personal silver lining. Well, mine and the wonderful people I work with. When COVID tried to shut us down, we got the Playhouse, the Laguna Playhouse in Laguna Beach. For 100 years, dramas, comedies, and musicals have graced the stage here through just about everything. Until you know what. So, of course, the Playhouse went dark, and we could no longer safely conduct our usual on-the-road in-person interviews. So, voila! Here it was, the solution. We made a deal, a wonderful deal. When we walked in here soon after the pandemic started, it was like coming into a silent church or something on a Wednesday morning. Nobody around, quiet as a tomb. A really beautiful space, full-up theater like you'd see in New York City or anywhere else, with over there an entire stage for us to do our work. And so that's where we're set up with cameras and lights and can recreate any background because of all the props we get to use here in our theater. Like millions of others, we used Zoom to conduct our interviews, but with the added value this theater space provided, along with, on either end, some of the finest photographers and sound engineers and producers in the nation. To maintain a safety bubble, I used the same crew through the pandemic: Tom Tanqueray on camera, Alan Cohen on sound. The system is remarkably natural. I sit here in my chair in Laguna Beach, California, in our special theater, and whoever we happen to be talking to is in that monitor over there. But because we are connected and the audio is so thoroughly and carefully connected, it's like we're sitting 5 feet apart in the same room. It's actually quite intimate and kind of a delightful way to do an interview. If my guest, the interviewee, was 1,000 miles away or 10,000 miles in a very different looking room every time, Tom fiddled around with lights and backdrops and theater props and somehow, every time, made our stage match. Once we get past all the props and the furniture and the stored stuff, we get to the back shop. A back shop which is crammed with all kinds of wonderful stuff. Just an amazing place. You could explore around here for hours, although I feel a little guilty looking at other people's work. And then, of course, gotta have a place for the Diet Cokes. The Laguna Playhouse plans to begin putting shows back on stage this year. And, well, I'm excited about the prospect of getting back in the field. I'm gonna miss this place. Oh, and one perk in particular. This is also, I gotta say, the only time in my life I've ever had a dressing room with my name on it. Yes, I'll miss it.